Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everyone's gearing into some big films that's coming out this year. 2021 will have some awesome films that are going to hit the big screen as well as streaming. So I wanted to do my own list. This is my most anticipated films of this year. And this is my list I really thought about. And I hope none of these films get delayed. Nonetheless, this is my top 10 anticipated movies of 2021. At number 10 is Venom Let There Be Carnage. I was looking forward to this film for a long time. And when it got delayed last year, I was like, damn. But nonetheless, my anticipation, even though it kind of waned a little bit, I'm still looking forward to this movie with a cast of Tom Hardy, Woody Harrelson, Michelle Williams, and Naomi Harris. This is going to be a very intriguing film because Carnage finally makes his silver screen debut. We will see Shriek in this film, and we see the demand between Eddie Brock and Venom. This is, without question, probably one of the biggest films to come out this summer, and it certainly draws a lot of interest from not just me, but from a lot of people. Coming in at number 9 is the new Mortal Kombat film. After the disastrous Mortal Kombat Annihilation back in 1997, it took them over 20 years for us to finally get another Mortal Kombat film. You see, I grew up with the video games. I know what this franchise is all about. And this film does have potential. Now, what you're seeing is obviously a fan-made trailer. We should get a trailer real soon. But in the meantime, I like how the whole cast looks, how this film would be more true to the video, such as rated R, hardcore fatalities. And it certainly might be one of the most intriguing video game movies. And recently video game movies have been actually pretty good considering what last year was with Sonic the Hedgehog. So I think this film will be one of the standouts this year. At the number 8 spot is Halloween Kills. Michael Myers returns once again in this sequel to the 2018 film. And in this movie, it's all about Laurie Strode and her family surviving. You see, we have people who survived in the first movie coming back. We're also, interested enough, we'll have Lindsay Wallace and Tommy Doyle, who was in the first Halloween movie. So I find that real interesting. I think this film will be maybe even darker. And it is certainly a new take on Michael Myers. And how this film compares to the first two will still remain to be seen, but I think this film seems intriguing enough. Coming in at number 7 is The Suicide Squad. Now, I admit I did not like the first film. That movie had a whole list of problems, but there was potential. In this film, we have old characters and new characters alike, such as Peacemaker, Bloodsport, King Shark, Rick Flag returns. So is Harley Quinn and Amanda Waller. And we have more new characters, plus the villain is Starro. And obviously the director is James Gunn, and his record with Marvel Studios speaks for itself. I think this might be one of the most unique movies that comes out this year. It is based on a new Task Force X, and I think this will be one of the highlights of the year. At number 6 is Mission Impossible 7. Obviously another fan-made trailer because the film is coming out in November, but after the amazing film that was Mission Impossible Fallout, I think they could top themselves with this. Tom Cruise always been an amazing actor. I think he'll do great in this film as well. Now, we don't really know nothing about the plot or what's going on or where it's going to take place, but I do know that with the record that Tom Cruise has had with this Mission Impossible franchise, this will be another stellar film. Coming in at number 5 is the untitled third MCU Spider-Man film. I'm really looking forward to this movie. Now, what we have from the rumors is that both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield could be in this film, as well as a slew of other characters. Hell, for all we know, this could be another Spider-Verse film. And not just that, though, Electro and Doc Ock are returning from past Spider-Man movies. And Spider-Man's on the run after having his secret identity revealed in the last film. Plus, this will be another stellar movie. I know for a fact that whatever goes on in this film is going to be great. And this is certainly a film that a lot of people are also looking forward to. Coming in number 4 is Godzilla vs. Kong. Even being delayed into this year, this is still one of my most anticipated films. I can't wait to see a fight between Godzilla and King Kong. This will be an interesting film, but what I'm really wondering, how's the human characters is going to be? I mean, it's all about the big fight, but we got an interesting story at the same time. Nonetheless, though, this is certainly a film that Warner Bros. Is building up to for a few years, and I can't wait to see it. Coming in number 3 is the film Doom. I have to say, from reading the previews online and seeing the extensive cast, I certainly think this will be one of the year's best films. Now, I don't really know anything about the 1965 novel that this film is based on, but just looking at the trailer and the plot and everything that's going to go down in this film, I think this will be a film that's on a lot of people's radar. At the number 2 spot is the Snare Cut of Justice League. I have to say that this film was long overdue. People clamor for the ultimate cut of this film. And considering the theatrical cut of the Justice League movie wasn't that great, and the fact that we saw a trailer, then this is without question one of my most anticipated movies of this year. I can't wait to see how this film holds up and how better it's going to be compared to its theatrical cut. And at the number 1 spot is No Time to Die. Even being delayed nearly a year from its original release date, this is still one of the most anticipated films I've been looking for. James Bond, Swan Song, Daniel Craig's final outing, and I know a lot of things are probably going to go down in this film. Plus, this James Bond movie has been long overdue. Not only is this film going to be great, I truly believe, but it will be one of the highlights of this year. And that's my top 10 anticipated movies of 2021. Okay, down below in the comments, let me know what are your top 10 films of this year. And do you see any sleeper hits? I really hope none of these films get delayed because some of these movies were originally supposed to come out last year, but we all know what happened with that. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.